codes, and also we'll see the functions of edit, copy, delete, checkpoints, and we also work with creating a company code using copy function. Okay. Now, the general terminology as well as SAP terminology. We have seen this general terminology like of factories, sales, organization, department, divisions, business areas, warehouses. In the SAP system, SAP definitions, and SAP organization units. Here, enterprise at a client level, company level, sales organization level, likewise department, divisions, and business areas at division levels. Whereas this is the SAP terminology with respect to the enterprise structure. We'll try to understand organization structure and functions. We have enterprise at a client level, and then financial accounting and sales at company code and sales organization level. Distributions at plant and distribution channels level, and then inventory management at storage locations level. Into one plant, and then also this plants are assigned to company codes, controlling area assigned to company code, whereas controlling area also can be assigned at the client level, highest hierarchy level. Okay. Now, and about this hierarchy workshops, like we as a consultants will be discussing, and I will be talking to the client about a series of questions, and the client will give the options like what will be the possible what is the nature of this documentation. Will be preparing the blueprint, and based on the quality of the blueprint the whole implementation depends. Now, any codes, we'll see some series of questions. These are all very confidential questions, and also a standard we can maintain as a database. Which legal entities will you have, and in which countries? This is the strict requirements that these companies have to comply with. Which companies are required to use statutory chart of accounts for reporting purpose? Accounts be used for consolidation purpose. Identifying legal entities holding minorities. Okay, because our goods and services exchange relations. Are the transactions have been included? Okay, are there any transactions that have to be included? Should be excluded from consolidation process. So when you're talking about this, if you can understand this question, there is a proper flows which are available, and then where are they available, what are the legal reporting requirements of them, also chart of accounts. If they are maintaining same chart of accounts, then consolidation comes into picture. If consolidation comes into picture, minority interests are coming into picture, then again there is a chance of intercompany transactions taking place. So exchange of goods between different legal entities at the country level and the region levels likewise. If the consolidations are done, are there any transactions should not be included for the consolidations? These are the standard questions which are asked. Based on the answers given by the client, we document it, and we prepare the to-be process, that is called as a proposed SAP system. Based on the to-be process, of course, we do to bring the client business into SAP system. Now, here we are talking about the identification of a company code. When you look at it, company code level, okay, we'll try to understand the definition here first, then we'll complete the next of the slides. So to understand, so I had opened just the GUI now, and then logging into SAP system. Now I'm giving the command called SPRO transaction code. Enter. Select SAP reference IMG button. Here we are into enterprise structure. Okay. Expand this enterprise structure, definitions, financial accounting code. You can reach this company edit copy company code using a transaction code also. Jump into the screen, or else you can go through the navigation path. So first quickly we'll understand the definition of a company code. So I had clicked here. So here I'm clicking this company code, and then I get the definition here given by SAP. The smallest can be drawn up for the purposes of external reporting. This is the definition of a company code. And the process of external reporting all supporting documents for financial statements such as balance sheets and profit and loss statements. So this is the definition of a company. for which complete self-contained set of accounts can be drawn up for the purpose of extract a small scenario here. Example: we are as a consultants, we are talking, we are working with our clients. Okay, corporate office, and then at this corporate of contained set of accounts. Okay, self-contained set of accounts. These are drawn up for external reporting. Now, there is another unit, and here plant also have accounts but not self-contained set of accounts. Okay, and it is also internal reporting. Now, this is about the plant. Then we have one sales org. It also has accounts, but it is also doing internal reporting. Okay, means we are generating by organization purpose. Okay, it also has purchase organization. At this level, it is also preparing the balance sheets, financial statements, submitting it to statutory boards and shareholders. So, based on the scenario, now you are a consultant, you have understood this units. Based on how many company codes do you propose to your client? If your answer is 4, then wrong. If your answer is 3, is 1, wrong. Your answer is 2. What are these 2? And this is nothing but external reporting. Submitting the reports to statutory boards, shareholders and general public. Business, as per the organization unit functions, we are supposed to understand the organization units and map it into SAP. Okay, this is one scenario. Like this, we'll be coming across so many live scenarios in our training. Consultant will learn here will be understanding the business process. They can be independently doing the mapping. When you're talking about the configuration, fine. Now here, so I'm repeating the same steps which I had shown you earlier. What is it say? What is it? It is organization unit which contains self-contained set of accounts for the. If you look at the slide here quickly, what is this organization unit here? Company code here. Independent accounts. That is the unit here. Okay. So that is nothing but company code in SAP. Now, look at this. Now OX02 is the transaction code. So we have edit option. There is no create option. Never in SAP we see create company code. But in a general conversation and general language of company code, the reason behind this is already company code exists in the business, and then we are trying to edit that according to the working to create a new entry using the edit option here. So select the edit company code data. We'll try to give some company code identification. So let me give us like US, sorry. And then we'll mention that this is a manufacturing company. And here, Houston city is, fields information. You need to fill it up. Okay. And then save the data. Here you have the titles and all. Okay. You can select the proper title or keep it blank. Then here we'll say that this is and then fill up the search term. Okay. And this search term, the second one is from the legacy system. This is in SAP. This is from legacy system. And and then house number, pin, postcode, okay, country, US. and then it is asking to generate, it is prompted for customizing request. So select this create a request button, created. One request number called 725, which contains your information in which table the data has been stored and which client the data, company code. All these details will be stored in this request number. So the data is getting stored at one database level, two at live, go live stage. That stage, all the neat configuration will be transported from one client to client. Okay, you can quickly see that also. Change organizing request. See, this is your work. If you expand this, these are one request number, 7 to 6 another request number. We call this parent and child request numbers. And when you expand, these are the activities notification which has been used. So like this, we can also track our events. Now, coming back to our, what is in accounting, independent accounting entity, that is nothing but a company code. And here we have seen edit company code option, delete check company code, and then delete company code and then check company code options. Now, here when you look at the company code, company name, city, country, currency, language, address, and also we have global parameters like chart of accounts, fiscal years, and company code using a copy function. When you're using a copy function, you need to have one existing company code. So SAP has provided standard 1000 as a standard company code. I'll show you demonstrating copying the function for 3000 company code. Also here, when you have the global parameters, customization tables, approximately 315 tables, generates ledger accounts, and also editing option or do the changes to the as per the business requirement. Okay, we'll quickly see that function also. Copy function, when you double click here, asking the copy organizational object. Okay, it takes a little time to do the copy option. Okay, meanwhile we'll quickly see what we have covered so far. Company code, we are talking about this. We have seen enterprise structure terminology, enterprise structure, identification of company code, edit, copy, delete, check company code, also using company code components and also option. Okay. Now from company code, see if you drop down this, company codes. So this is 3000 Western USA. Okay, SAP has provided this, and this company field with checkbox. If you go through these previous videos, I had explained clearly what is this checkbox and what is the use of the checkbox. It indicates it's mandatory field, and then here a field having this icon indicates that there is a hidden menu inside. So what we do is from company code 3000 and then to company code, I'll give some my company code US 09. This is my company code here. Enter. System is asking, you wanna copy? GL yes. If no, then no. Okay. If the company code submitting same chart of accounts, then yes. If not, no. Like that. And other than the USD, then you can select here. But we don't want to allocate other currency. Let it be USD for us. Certainly, the text it mentions that there are some assignments which are not copied here. So now enter continue button here. Then there is inconsistency in the ledger 8A, which is profit center ledger. Again, continue addresses are linked to the automatic recording of customizing changes. So you wanna address manually. You wanna copy this number in just no. Okay. The tables. See, generically. So there are some dependencies here, and then if you click, see here, US 9 copy company code, enter. So this is how you use the copy function. Okay. Your configurations All the time it will be saying once at the database level, once at transport request number level. Okay. We'll quickly see. We have seen the options here. What are the create options? What are the copy options? Using different options called edit and then copy. Thank you.